Sony sent me the PlayStation 5 today, and I also received a PlayStation 5 version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you might know, I've been playing a lot on the Xbox Series X, but I'm really curious what the difference is. And then especially in terms of load times, because on paper the SSD of the PlayStation 5 is of course faster, but do we see that when we compare the two as well? We of course know that both versions run at 4K and 60 frames per second, and from the little time that I spent with the PlayStation 5 version, it seems to be as stable as on the Xbox Series X. So I really think that the load times are the biggest difference. So in this video I want to do a comparison between the two, and I actually want to throw the Xbox One X in there as well, so it's extra clear that the upgrade to next gen is really worth it. Good to notice that Valhalla is running on the SSD of the PlayStation 5 and also on the SSD of the Xbox Series X. And actually, thanks to Ubisoft Connect, I can use the same save file. Like, it's pretty insane that my PlayStation 5 immediately recognized the save that I've been building on the Xbox Series X. So without any further ado, let's get into it. A like on the video would really help the channel out. And let's go. So yes, it will save you 2 minutes playing on the PlayStation 5 compared to the current gen Xbox One X, and actually more than 30 seconds compared to the Series X. But fast travel times to the same location seem to be the same on both consoles, which is pretty interesting. It still will take you almost a minute though on the Xbox One X instead of 12 seconds. No, it's especially that boot up on the PlayStation 5, because they basically skip screens that you do find on the Xbox Series X. Here I got another comparison, but then we load to a random place in the world, which is faster than loading into your settlement. And here once again the PS5 is quicker, 15 seconds. But again, most is won during the boot up sequence, because on the PlayStation 5 they immediately go to the start screen, while on Xbox they feel the need to showcase Ubisoft and the engine beforehand as well. And that just takes up quite a lot of time, because if we start counting another comparison but from the continue screen, we actually see that both consoles are pretty close to each other. I think an even bigger takeaway is that current gen is just insanely slow. At least we can move around again in loading screens. So to be clear, these are the results after installing the game on both the SSDs without like tinkering in any of the settings. The PS5 does have a sort of haptic feedback when going into a haystack, for example, or in the water. I got some weird feedback. I need to try it more though, and also play other PS5 games to really see the difference. But yeah, as expected, the PlayStation 5 SSD wins, but once again, while in the game, the load differences are not that noticeable actually. Subscribe for everything on Assassin's Creed Valhalla if you haven't already. A like on the video would really help the channel out. I also put up some raw PS5 gameplay on my second channel, Raptor, that you can watch by clicking on the screen. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.